We'll be understanding many things in this lecture. Like for example, we are making use of a modulo operator which divides and get you the remainder. For example, what is this question doing? That it is asking the user to enter a number, and if the value entered by user is even, it will get you the output as even, and if the value entered by user is odd, it will get you the result that the number entered by the user is odd. Let's run it to see what it is doing. It is asking you to enter a number. Suppose I enter say 10. 10 is an even number, and if you run it, suppose you enter 7. So it will get you the output that the 7 is an odd number. Not only this, we'll be understanding how to avoid making use of logical AND operator. We made use of logical AND operator in the last lecture, right? How to make use of modulo operator, how to make use of floor division operator, what does it do? We'll be also understanding what are these validation methods, is, digit, and what is this in operator doing, right? We'll be understanding each and everything through running examples. So watch this video up till the end. Let us start. In the last lecture of if-else statement, we saw how to use nested if-else statement, how to use logical AND or NOT operators, how to use comparison operator. If you haven't seen that lecture, I am providing you the link in the description box. Please do watch that video. In this lecture, we learn so many things. See, I'll start with the lecture. See, what is this program doing? It is asking the user to enter a value between 1 and 10. Suppose user enters a value, say 8. 8 will be converted into integer and will be assigned to m, right? Now what will happen? Is 8 greater than 1? Yes. And see, there is a hidden logical AND operator. It is not there, but Python provides you this way of entering the two logical expressions, two expressions here, without making use of AND operator. Python will understand that this is an AND here, hidden here, right? So is 8 less than or equal to 10? Yes. So it will go into if statement and will execute this. You get the output as number is within range. Suppose user enters value 12. 12 will be assigned to m. Is 12 greater than or equal to 1? Yes. But is 12 less than or equal to 10? No. If either of them is false, we know that in AND operator, if either of the expression is false, control will never go into if, it will go into else and get you the result, number is out of range. So let's copy this and see how does it get you the output in your spider ID. Your spider ID is here. Let's run this. I enter a value as say 0. Number is out of range. I run it again. I enter the value as say 11. Number is out of range. Perfect. And if I enter a value anything, suppose say I enter 6. Number is within range. So you got it. So you should know that you can exclude the logical AND operator by writing these two expressions within one parenthesis block. Now, in this question, I'll make you understand how to use the modulo operator. What is this question doing? It will ask the user to enter a value. If the entered value is even, you get the message as that the number entered is even. If the value entered by user is odd, you get the message that the number entered is odd. So what I'm doing here, I'm making use of this modulo operator. This modulo operator appears like a percentage symbol, right? Now what happens? It gets you the remainder. Like for example, if I run this program, it will ask the user to enter a number. Suppose user enters value 9. 9 will be converted into integer form, right? And will be assigned to num variable, right? So num has got an integer value 9. You are dividing 9 by 2 and the remainder will be assigned to this remainder variable. 2 4s are 8, remainder is 1. So you get 1 and assigned to this remainder variable. Is the value remainder variable equal to 0? No. So it will go here and it will get you the output as %d is an odd number. The moment control will see %d, control will jump out of the apostrophe, and here whatever is enclosed in this percentage and this parenthesis, the value of that variable will be placed here. See, %d is a format specifier. It will be replaced by the value of the num variable here. So you get the output as 9 is an odd number. You run this program again, you enter value 12. 12 will be assigned to num variable. Divide 12 by 2. 2 6 are 12. Completely divided. So the remainder will get the result as 0. Mod will get you the remainder. If it is divided completely, the remainder will be always 0. Is the remainder having the value 0? Yes. So control will come over here. Make it very clear that you don't have to use the comma here, right? Whenever you are using percentage, there is no need of comma here. You get an error if you use the comma here. So control will come over here. After the percentage symbol, whatever the variable is there, its value will be placed over here. So the answer will be 12 is an even number. Okay. So let's copy this and see whether it is working perfectly well. Copy this program, paste it in your spider ID, run this program. enter number, suppose say I enter 9, 9 is an odd number, run it again, suppose you enter say 12, 12 is an even number, right? What if I don't want to use modulo operator? This is the same question again. It is asking the user to enter value. If the value entered by user is even, it will get you the message that the number entered is even, and otherwise it will get you the message that the number is odd. But I am not making use of modulo operator. I am making the use of floor division operator. This double slashes are nothing but the floor division operator. I am explaining something via every program, right? Through this program, I want to make you understand the use of this floor division operator. In the second lecture, we understood that this is the division operator that gets you the result in decimals, that is the fractional result. This double slashes, that is the floor division operator, gets you the closest integer value. It will never get you the fractional output, it will get you the integer value. Suppose you run this program and it asks you to enter a number. Suppose you enter value 9. By using this int method, that value which was in string format will be converted into integer and will be assigned to this num variable. So num has 9. This division operator will get you the fractional output. 9 divided by 2 will get you the 4.5 result, which will be assigned to this div num variable. This floor division operator will get you the integer value. 4.5, closest integer is 4, right? So that 4 will be assigned to this cot variable. Control will come here. Div num has 4.5 and this cot has 4. Is 4.5 equal to 4? No. So control will go into else %d. So it will go and replace this %d by the num variable's value here. That is 9. 9 is an odd number. So this is the output you get. Suppose you run this program again. This time you enter value 10. 10 will be assigned to this num variable. Result will be 5.0 by the division operator. That will be assigned to this div num variable. Here the result will be 5. That will be assigned to this quote variable. Is 5.0 equal to 5? Yes. The value of num will be assigned here. 10 is an even number. So here I wanted to explain you the working of this floor division operator. Output will be the same as the modulo operator. Program will get you the same output as was in modulo operator. You are running this program. Enter a value. Suppose I enter say 10. 10 is an even number. If I run this program again, I enter say 7. 7 is an odd number. Perfectly well. Here, through this program, I am explaining you how to do the validation. Suppose you are asking the user to enter marks, and suppose user enters a string. Say my name, Bintu. Bintu will be assigned to M. So before you do your operations, division operator, modulo operator, you have to validate whether the user has entered a digit or not. So isDigit is the function provided by Python which gets you the boolean value true if the value in that variable is digit. Otherwise it will get you the value false. You are asked to enter marks. Suppose you enter value say 15. 15 will be assigned to M. isDigit will compare the value in M. Is it digit? Yes. So if block will be executed, enter data is numerical is the output you get on the screen. Suppose you run this program again. Instead of marks you enter say Bintu. Bintu will be assigned to M. isDigit will compare that string. Is it a digit? No. So it will get you the logical expression false, it will go into else and it will get you the output as entered data is not numeric. Okay, this is just a validation program just to check if the entered value is digit or not. So I'll just copy this. Let's run this program. It's asking you to enter marks. Suppose I enter 20. Enter data is numeric, right? Suppose if I run this program again, enter marks. Suppose instead of entering marks I enter my name. Enter data is non-numeric, right? Here I have to make you understand this in operator. In operator checks for a subset in a set. Like suppose I am asking the user to enter a string. Suppose user enters a string as education. Education will be assigned to M. Enter a substring. Suppose user enters cat. CAT. CAT will be assigned to N. It is asking whether the CAT word, that is substring, exists in education. Yes, it does. CAT appears in education word. So it will get you that cat is found in the string M, that is in education. Okay. In is just to check whether a subset exists in the complete set, right? If I enter a string say India, enter a substring Bintu, that Bintu does not exist in India, right? So the output will be Bintu does not exist in the string India. The idea behind understanding this program is to make you understand this in operator which just checks a subset in a complete set of values. Let's copy this. enter a string. Suppose I enter education, enter substring, I enter cat. See, cat, CAT exists in this education, right? So you get the output as cat is found in the string education. If I run this, suppose I enter, say, bin2. Python does not exist in the string bin2. Okay. So the idea behind doing these programs is to understand the different operators through running examples. If you followed this lecture well, please share my video with your friends. In comments, write down what kind of programs you want me to write. At the moment, what I'm doing is that I list out the operators that I have to make you understand, and to make those concepts easier for you to understand, I write the programs related to them. And if you got anything specific programs you want me to write, please do write that in the comments, right? Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.